laughing at clouds so dark up above.
Every film Gene Kelly stepped into instantly became more dazzling thanks to his electric presence. That's why today we're diving into the top 10 most unforgettable Gene Kelly dance scenes. For this countdown, we're spotlighting the most unforgettable dance numbers he ever brought to life, based on stunning choreography, his irresistible charm, and that pure movie magic he always delivered. Number 10, the Worry Song, Anchors Aweigh. Here comes Anchors Aweigh with a scene that's totally wild. Gene Kelly actually dances side by side with Jerry Mouse. Yes, the cartoon legend from Tom and Jerry. The two move together in perfect sync, with Jerry trying his best to match Kelly's fancy footwork. But things get even crazier when Gene starts spinning, tossing, and even bouncing Jerry off his own muscles. Thanks to some clever movie magic, it all looks seamless. The most amazing part? Gene pulled off this whole routine with no real partner at all. The Worry Song is a brilliant mashup of imagination, flawless choreography, and animation magic, and it proves just how far Kelly was willing to go to wow his audience. Number 9, the Babbitt and the Bromide, Ziegfeld Follies.
You're not Rita Hayworth.
When Gene Kelly and Fred Astaire realize they've crossed paths with a fellow dance legend, they jump into a toe-tapping duet that feels like a full-on conversation with their feet. Every tap is perfectly in sync, but it's Gene's cheeky style that really steals the spotlight.
No, I'm not, Ginger.
He kicks, trips, and plays around with Astaire, all without missing a beat. It's hilarious and so smooth. Then, just when you think they're done, the two shift effortlessly into Lindy Hop and Ballet like it's second nature. Their chemistry is unreal, and it's the little personality-packed touches from Gene that make the Babbitt and the Bromide such a joy to watch. Number 8, Ballin the Jack, For Me and My Gal.
First you put your two knees close up tight, then you sway to the left, then you sway to the right.
Set during World War I, this musical follows two ambitious vaudeville performers, Gene Kelly and Judy Garland, who kick things off by poking fun at other dance steps and switching up the rhythm. Every few bars, but once they dive into Ballin the Jack, everything changes.
Step around the floor kinda nice and light, then you twist around with all of your might.
They explode with energy and swing into a fast-paced routine that's hard to take your eyes off.
Ballin the Jack.
Each move is so sharp and expressive, it feels like they're telling a full story with just their feet. As the tempo speeds up, their footwork gets even more intense, yet they never miss a beat. Number 7, You Wonderful You, Summer Stock. In this musical about a theater troupe rehearsing on a farm, one scene totally steals the spotlight when Joe Ross, played by Gene Kelly, finds himself alone in a barn with nothing but a creaky floorboard and a scrap of newspaper. That's all he needs to spark a full-blown dance number. He starts tapping along to the floor's squeaks, then glides into an imaginative rhythm by sliding the newspaper with his foot, turning the barn into a stage, and everyday sounds into music. As the beat builds, Gene starts tearing the paper mid-dance, adding more rhythm and flair. Even without the romance or partner dances from earlier numbers like Portland Fancy, this solo shines with pure excitement and playful energy. It's a joyful, clever performance that proves just how far Gene could go with a little creativity and a squeaky floor. Number 6. Let Me Call You Sweetheart, thousands cheer. While his co-workers quietly slip out, Gene Kelly stays behind. And suddenly, a mop becomes his dance partner in one of the most charming scenes from this movie. Acting completely smitten, Gene twirls and glides as if this mop were the love of his life, adding sweet, playful gestures to make it feel almost real. But he doesn't stop there. Soon, a whole crew of brooms gets tossed his way, and he turns every sweep into a beat. Then comes a little surprise. He adds a military-style tap walk that fits perfectly into the rhythm. From buckets to poles, even the faucet, everything in the room becomes part of the act. The footwork is dazzling, but what really makes this scene unforgettable is how Gene transforms ordinary props into pure dance magic. Number 5. I like myself. It's always fair weather.
Why am I feeling so good? Why am I feeling so strong?
Gene Kelly flashes a big, joyful smile at the camera and then rolls right into one of his most unforgettable performances. On roller skates. Gliding effortlessly through the streets, he whistles, sings, and plays to the camera like it's second nature, all while skating in every direction like it's no big deal. He brings in his signature arm spreads and tap rhythms, but this time, he's doing it all on wheels, and somehow, he even pulls off a sideways glide that looks completely unreal. The entire routine is packed with energy and fun, and you can't help but smile as he zips from sidewalk to street and back again. It's Gene's charm mixed with sheer talent that makes I Like Myself one of those scenes you just have to watch on repeat. Number 4. Alter Ego Dance, Cover Girl.
You can't run away from yourself. You've got to make up your mind about this, and I'm going to see that you do it now.
In this musical about a chorus girl turned star, Gene Kelly strolls through an alley until suddenly his own reflection jumps right out of a glass window. What follows is unforgettable dance between Gene and Gene. The two versions of himself battle it out in a dramatic and perfectly synced routine, full of powerful moves, sharp footwork, and incredible chemistry. Each Gene has his own distinct attitude, but together, they're like two forces pulling and pushing through every beat. The choreography stays beautifully symmetrical, yet never feels stiff, just pure emotional storytelling through movement. And behind all the flair is some serious technical genius, because Gene managed to create a solo that feels like a duet. This scene isn't just impressive, it's movie magic at its finest. Number 3, La Cumparsita, Anchors Aweigh. In this light-hearted musical, Susan, an aspiring singer, gazes out from her balcony while Joseph, a Navy sailor on leave, pulls out all the stops to catch her eye. With a tango, Gene Kelly jumps in and instantly fires up the scene, blending rapid-fire taps with smooth Latin swing steps. He throws in stylish spins, sharp arm flourishes, and even some offbeat clapping that adds a playful twist. But then, things get wild. Gene climbs a tree, races around a castle, and swings across the set on a curtain, all in one breathtaking shot. While his duet with Frank Sinatra in I Begged Her is full of charm, it can't quite compete with the epic scale of this solo. With perfect technique and over-the-top flair, Gene doesn't just impress Susan, he completely stuns the audience too. Number 2, Singin' in the Rain, Singin' in the Rain.
I'm laughing at clouds so dark up above.
Set in the glitz and chaos of 1920s Hollywood, this legendary musical gives us what might just be the most iconic dance scene of all time. and definitely Gene Kelly's signature moment. After a romantic kiss, his character Don bursts into pure joy, swinging his umbrella through puddles and gripping lampposts like he's floating on air. The camera doesn't just follow him, it dances with him, capturing every dramatic pose and joyful spin. While other numbers like You Were Meant for Me and Fit as a Fiddle are packed with sharp choreography, Singin' in the Rain goes even further. It blends technical brilliance with deep emotion in every step. And though we love energetic hits like Good Morning, Moses Supposes, and Broadway Melody, it's this magical mix of acting, movement, and cinematic beauty that makes the title number truly unforgettable.
Dancing and singing.
Here isn't just dancing, it's storytelling at its most powerful, and it's still being celebrated decades later.
In the rain.
Before we reveal the #1 spot, let's check out some honorable mentions. Number 1, The Ballet, An American in Paris. With a title that says it all, this musical sweeps us into a dreamy Paris where Gene Kelly wanders into a flower market frozen in time. Vibrant blooms all around, yet not a soul in sight. Suddenly, a mysterious woman appears, and the two glide into a tender, elegant dance that feels like a living painting. But as the routine unfolds, her movements grow strange and unsettling, while Kelly's body language shifts from joy to deep concern. He holds her with visible sorrow, and every step becomes heavier with emotion. While I Got Rhythm shows off his playful versatility, this quiet ballet strips it all down. No big tricks, no flash, just raw feeling. And that's what makes it unforgettable. Gene's soft, expressive movements here speak louder than any fast tap. This slow, haunting number leaves a lasting impression like few others can. Which of Gene Kelly's dance scenes did you enjoy the most? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support means the world to us. See you in the next video.